Hello and welcome to Let's Play Zool, Ninja from the Nth Dimension, and really annoying music. So we're gonna deal with that right now. Jump at that stupid D-pad! And put maximum continues on, because this game is very hard. Don't worry, it'll stop soon. I promise. Jump and fire. Reversed. There we go. Stage 1. And the music stops, oh thank fuck for that. Now, I've paused it because I've decided, with the lack of music and only sound effects, the game's going to be kind of boring to listen to. So I brought along some of my own. Aha! Alright, this is Zool, a character who many of you won't have ever heard of before. And you'd be right not to, because he's not exactly, you know, well known or indeed any good. But he's a ninja from another dimension, and he can do that. He's actually quite cool, I think, but never really caught on. I think he was meant to be the mascot for the Amiga or something, and it never really worked out, because let's face it, the Amiga sucked balls. So this is a Game Boy port of the game, and as I said, it's actually not that bad. But it's ridiculously hard, so you have to bear with me on this one. So what's the deal with this game? Well, you are Zool. He is lost, and he's trying to get home. And he's been abandoned in these weird themed levels. And that's a save point. And I died already! Fucking amazing. And unfortunately the music starts to play every time you die. And there's just that's the problem with this game, I find. Every time you die, it plays that tune. And if you have the music on, that tune just plays constantly for the whole game without stopping. I shit ye not. Anyway, so where was I? Themed worlds and getting home. This is the first world. The world of sweets and sugary goodness. And death in equal quantity. Because everything tries to kill you and succeeds. I've done a practice run of this game recently, so it's not a completely blind thing. Plus, I do actually own this game and have for many years. So again, I know it. I'm just still not that great at it. As you can see from the constantly getting hit that's happening. Ugh. That's the only bit of vague storyline, by the way. He was flying a spaceship and managed to get lost in this weird, sweet world. I believe his ship is... I'm dead. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's why you need all 5 continues, I'm telling you. Ugh. Fuck you, jelly bean launching piece of shit! I will eat your face. In fact, I will eat all of you, for you are sweet. Ugh. Now, Zool, in his infinite awesomeness, has several awesome maneuvers he can pull off. Jumping and shooting being 2 of them. But that cool sort of tornado spin jump thing is the main reason everyone likes him. Or at least I think he's kind of cool. No, I don't know either. God, the sound quality is awful. John, I'm tempted to just turn it off, so let's do that. You're not really missing anything. Whoa! Okay. Turning the sound off sets it into crazy overdrive. In fact, it's doing that anyway. Fine. How are we going to get around this, I wonder? Put the sound on, but have it muted, presumably. Yeah, that did it. Sorry about that. Anyway. Annoying music now out of the way, and rubbish quality sound effects. I've forgotten what I was talking about before all that happened, so I'm not going to bother. Each world has got 3 levels to it, and at the end of the 3rd level there is a boss, and this game is notorious for its bosses. They are ridiculous. They do have one upside to them, which I'll cover when I get to the first one. Till then, you'll just have to make do with the awesome action of jumping and shooting and tornadoing giant bees and jelly beans. Jelly beans of doom. Every flavour, including death. And that was a massive bonus point item thing. And those little things with buttons on the top of your checkpoints, you punch them and the screen flashes, and when you die, you start back there. And believe me, you will die a lot in this game. Because you only get the 4 hits, the 3 hearts at the bottom, and then 1 more after they've gone. The health power-ups are the little floating hearts you sometimes get when you kill an enemy, but they are ridiculously rare, especially in the later levels. Ugh. Alright. Let's punch that. Die! Die some more! Oh, and this does the Mega Man thing of when you leave the screen, the enemies all respawn. Brilliant. As I'm sure you can appreciate. It is actually quite a fun game. It's quite fast-paced, but then it punishes you for progressing quickly by throwing all kinds of obstacles directly in your path. Not so bad in this first world. The first world's a piece of piss compared to the later ones. But in the later levels, some really harsh stuff gets pulled on you, and you will be screaming in frustration. I know I often do. And there's a jelly bean. He needs to die. Well, the spiky things climbing up the walls are invulnerable to everything you would dare try. Ow. And that's a pit of spikes. You never really want to fall in there, because it results in doom! Spiky doom! Alright. So it's all going fairly well so far. As you can see, it is quite a good little game. Like action-packed and full of, well, I was going to say colourful characters, but that would be a total lie, wouldn't it? Oh, I should cover the most important part of the game. How you exit each level, because I've done 2 without explaining it. You can see I'm picking up all these random little objects off the floor and getting points. And in the bottom left, it tells you how many of the total in the level that you've managed to collect. Well, when you get to a certain total, depending on your difficulty level, you can exit the stage. And you can't exit until you've met that total. On normal mode, this is what I'm playing on, the total is 50%. So you've got to get a fair chunk of them. This is why I'm going out of my way to go backwards at the start of the level, because they always hide stuff there. And there's a 1-up, I would love that. On easy mode, it's only 25%, so you don't really need to think about it. But on hard mode, it's 75%, which is a little bit ridiculous, especially on the later levels. So I generally don't play on hard, because I have enough trouble with this game as it is.